Yes. Oh, perfect. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Awesome. Thank you so much for meeting me this morning. Let's do a really lovely stretch today. Keep it a little bit lower to the mat. Really lovely stress relief. Let go of anything feeling heavy and just take some time out for you. You just to begin to close your eyes, find your Shavasana pose to begin. We're going to start on our backs and then we'll move and flow on the ground. Happy Sunday. Cheers for meeting me this morning. It really does mean the world to have a little Sunday family logging in, whether it's live or on catch up. Amazing. Right as you lie back, just begin to close the eyes and check in. So you close those eyes and let the body connect with the mat. See what you feel. So notice if you can feel like the back body. Does the mat feel a bit cold, or you've been kind of sat there for a little while? Kind of how are you feeling today? Can you connect a little bit with the mat and what it might mean today as you kind of move through your practice? Just seeing if you can kind of find a moment to ask yourself, what does the mat, what does this practice, this community bring to you? What does it bring to your morning, your Sunday, to your week? And with those answers, you might be able to continue to set little intentions as you move and flow today. Just closing the eyes and allowing yourself to drift. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. Just noticing if you can feel the breath. Can you notice where your body begins to rise and fall as you naturally take those inhalations and exhalations? Just finding a lovely mindful moment here just to notice the body just doing its magical little thing in the background. Just breathing in that lovely fresh oxygen and exhaling, letting that breath move down through the body just to nourish every cell. And checking in, how do you feel, not just in body today? Can you find any of those little achy areas? Does anything feel tight? Can you feel little niggles in the back? How are you feeling physically? And then how are you feeling emotionally today? Breathing in and slowly breathing out. The mat is a beautiful place to work through emotion and feelings. It's become my safe place. So if there's anything that you do want to work through, just maybe allow yourself to feel anything you need to feel. And if you can maybe place the hands on the mat, recognize that that mat is touching those tears. This beautiful space where we can just be together, move, process, kind of work our bodies and our mind through some of these. When you're ready, if the legs are extended today, bend the knees and just bring the feet so that the edges are in line with the outer edges of the mat. We're just going to take a little side to side, find some nice deep breaths as we begin our movement today. Keep the eyes closed, hands wherever feel comfortable. Sometimes in this one, it feels good to be on your belly. Sometimes nice back hands reaching over the head. You're welcome to play with that. Maybe interlace the fingers reach up. Yogi's choice. Do what feels good for you and your body today as you move and flow. Deep breaths in and out, softening in the forehead here. Seeing if you can release any tension between the eyebrows and just move. And breathe for 3. Nice and everyone. 2. It feels good, doesn't it? Last one. Wherever the knees are, just let them drop and hold there. Just taking a breath. Maybe turn so that the head is flat. And you can let the head look up towards the ceiling. You've got that long neck, maybe the arms reaching alongside the ears. Knees twisting over. Deep breath, softening in the face. Hands can also be on the belly, breathing in. Beautiful belly breath. And breathing out lovely. Inhale, knees come to center. I'm going to drop them over towards the left-hand side. Beautiful again. Always an option with those arms, either reaching long. In that lovely deep breath to the belly. All right, relax in the face. Just take really deep, intentional breaths. Let's calm that nervous system, work into the twist. Breath helps us work inwards, move those little organs around, give them a little massage this morning. So good, so wholesome. What a beautiful way. Start our day. Inhale, slowly bringing the knees back to center. We're going to move them one more time over towards the other direction. Good. Breathing in, you've got the option just to continue to reach the hands over the head, or you can bring them down. Now we're going to take a little bit of a movement with the legs. So staying here, if you're feeling really tight, you also have the option, keeping this shape, you can lift up into that outer leg and then lift it up, place it on the top part of your leg. So it can be somewhere between the knee and the hip. Use it as a little sandbag and it drops down a little bit towards the side. Good. So depending on which is your last side, just switch over and then work. So the knee that's further, like the knee bent, dropping away further away, that's what we're looking for. Okay? And from here, if that feels a lot on the knees or anything, just take it off. It's just an option. See what feels good for you. That's definitely my motto in yoga is what feels good for you. You know, all the movements there, like I said, on a platter as such, like a buffet, and choose to use them in ways that feel really good each moment, each day. And use the movement to honor your body for whatever it is that you need. Inhaling and slowly exhaling. Let's take that leg off if you chose the option and slowly take the knees up. And we're going to take them over towards the other side. So just checking in how that feels. You might have got a little bit more depth in that twist, maybe a bit of work in the lower back, seeing how you're feeling. We can option to stay here, arms wherever it feels good to you, and maybe lifting up in that outside leg, bringing it up. So remember, when you're between that knee and the hip, you're going to drop it down, down, down again, using it like a little sandbag. You don't want to lose that twist. You're going to make sure that the shoulder blades are nice and square, chest as much as possible is facing the ceiling. So that's what we mean by square, kind of facing straight on, and the body's twisted. Again, it could look much higher. It's just down to where your body is today. Breathing in and out. Inhale. And slowly exhale. So letting a little smile overcome the face, just allowing those muscles to allow little turn and sending those positive chemicals through the body, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Taking that leg over on top as that little sandbag, take it off and begin to lift and bring the body back to that lovely center point. You've got it. Inhaling, we're going to draw the knees in. Give yourself a little hug and then rocking a little left to right. Good. Let's add in the neck. So see if you can move the neck left to right as well. Just checking in. I hold so much of my tension there. Inhale. And exhale. Just work. See where you're feeling it. Hips, knees, what's going on with your body today. Beautiful. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming back to center, just nice and still. Beautiful. This one, we're going to take the knees nice and wide, separate the feet, and just allow the knees to draw wide. Inhale, reaching the hands up and through, palms to touch the car. Just drop the shoulder blades down and see how you're feeling there. You're getting a little bit of work in the hips naturally. Beautiful. We're going to open the hands. Imagine that pose of Malasana. We come down in that yogi squat, and we're going to do that on our backs, opening the hands wide and just use the arms. So arms stay long. We push into the knees just to open up our hips a little bit more today. Should feel quite good. See if you can drop the shoulders down or to not straighten the neck. Inhaling. Maybe lift the head up. Just give it a little shake. And slowly let that neck drop back down. Good. Breathe with me. And as we exhale, you've got scope. You can always push down a little further on the exhalation or just stick where you are. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's try and release in those hips. A really beautiful place to release our emotion. 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, slowly reaching those hands back up towards the ceiling, palms to touch. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bring the arms down one more time, just seeing if you can get that little bit of openness now. Roll the shoulders down a little bit, just creating that little bit of length. 3. Nice, everybody. A little smile if you like to. And 1. Beautiful. It's bending in the elbows. You're going to bring the hands underneath the knees. Slowly squeeze them in. Good. Inhale, we're going to take them off and squeeze them in. Keep that connection with the lower back. Good. Inhale, we're going to lift the toes so you've got a little bit more of this like nice straight line with the knee and the hip. We're going to take it off. We're going to squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze. Good. Inhaling, opening. And squeeze. Nice one. Connection with that lower back. You get a little fire in that core. Inhale, open. Imagine there's resistance between the knees. Squeeze. Nice one, everyone. Inhaling. We open it wide. You can take the hands with you. And exhale. Squeeze. Maybe pushing into those hands. Inhale, open. Again, you can have the hands resting on the knees and squeeze. You can keep that connection with the lower back. Inhale, opening. Nice one, everyone. And squeeze. Beautiful. Another count of 3. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep that little fire in your core. 2. Deep breath. Love. And the last one. Inhale. Opening wide. Beautiful. And just give her a little draw in. Good. We're going to take a little circle with the knees this time. So draw them over towards the right hand side. Draw them away and over. And so it's almost as if you're getting that little massage, that little square in the lower back. Good. Feeling as you and 3. Keep it going. 2. And 1. Beautiful. And next time the knees are drawing in towards the chest, inhale, lean your nose in towards the knees, give yourself the biggest hug. I don't know what you need that for today, but if anything comes to mind, squeeze a little harder. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back down. Beautiful. Taking the knees over towards the left-hand side, forward. That lovely little massage. Feel the lower back side to side. Beautiful. Find some nice slow deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take the knees a little wider and around. Big circles. Knees in. And find your circles. You can separate the toes or you can keep them touching depending on what feels good to you. See if you can get that little bit of connection with that lower back still as you take your circles. Awesome. So a little double-edged sword here. We're working a little into the hips, but also firing up that core. Nice one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next time the knees are drawing in, give them a little squeeze. Inhale, lifting in the nose, little bug pose. Maybe plant those toes as long as you can. Whatever that hug is, give it a little extra today. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down. Beautiful. Knees out, wide, and in this time. Good. That feels too much, you can always go the other direction. So knees forward, out, and then drawing them in towards the armpits. Good. You can use the hands to support you. 4. Breathing in and out. 3. Lower back connection, strengthening the core. 2. Beautiful. And 1. Bringing it in and slowly lifting the feet down onto the mat. Nice one. Inhale. Reach the arms up alongside the ears and arch the spine. Get that little bit of a arch so that little gummy bear can get under there. You've got it. Maybe walk the heels in towards the tailbone. Breathing in And as we exhale, we're gonna reach the arms up towards the ceiling, but push into the feet and see if you can lift a little bit of that pelvis and bring the hands down. Good. Drawing the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, we're reaching up. Allow the limbs to slowly come down. Almost reach up. Breathing in, and as we exhale, tuck in under, lift it up. You've got chin to chest. Inhale at your own pace with these. I'll give you a count of 5. Work where you need to. If you need to hold it because it feels good somewhere, hold it. You want to keep moving, keep moving. What does your body feel like today? Does it want to flow? Does it want to stop? 4. Breathe. That's all you need to do is breathe and flow. 3. Nice one, everybody. Breathe and flow. 2. Nice one. And we're finishing your final one with the option to hold. Totally up to you. If you wanted to add any other variation, like wiggling the elbows in and taking that stretch a little deeper, you absolutely can. Just keep that neck nice and straight in the center rather than looking at a screen for this one. Keep the neck safe. Breathe, breathe. 2, a little smile if you like, and 1, and slowly keep taking the arms over, wiggle them back, and everybody coming down. Feel every vertebra of the spine making its way down. Beautiful. Join me in a lovely deep breath in. And exhale through the mouth out. Nice work, everyone. Beautiful. I'm going to come to an upright position on the mat. So option 1 is to roll over to fetal position and take a breath. Or option 2, you can cross the legs. Maybe give her a little rock and roll. You can just take your time, really rock and enjoy that. Maybe lift it up and roll back down and lift back up. So up to you, whichever way feels good. Get yourself back up to that upright position. Onto that. Awesome, everybody. Maybe grab your tea or coffee or water, whatever you've got with you today. Line on the side here. Yay. Breathing in and breathing out. Awesome little start, everyone. Good work. All right. Nothing like a nice little warm drink for me. It's like one of my favorite things. All right, we're gonna bring the knees forward, feet on the mat. Good, just starting this direction. So you're gonna want kind of the longer direction of the mat, probably more like this. And then we'll bring the hands behind us. We'll start with the fingertips facing away. Just as a beginner, just to get a little stretch in the wrists. So you will begin here, bringing the feet flat. Feet hip distance, well, I suppose, yeah, hip distance is perfect. And then when you're ready, just see how it feels to lift up today. So you have to check in with your wrists and the back body, check in with the arms. As we inhale, just push into the feet, lift a little bit. See if you can lift the tailbone up off the ground. So you're welcome to stay here. You feel that strong in the wrists. Inhale, if the body feels better, you can lift a little higher, maybe lifting in the pelvis. This is called reverse tabletop. So you're trying to come up to make the flattest back you can. Now, shoulders often draw in towards each other only if it doesn't feel too tight. And maybe let that hip draw back, but only if that feels good. Every layer of this, whichever feels good, even if the tailbone's like on the ground, is good. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly draw the chin in if you've taken it that far and bring it down, 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 down. Beautiful. And inhale, we're going to reach up with that left hand and twist towards the right hand side. So try not to kind of collapse into that back arm. Just reach up nice and tall, draw the shoulders down and away. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring the hand back down. Good. So if that felt quite strong for you, just take it whatever layer you need it. You also have an option today to bring the hands, maybe so that the fingertips face the same direction as the toes, only if the palms, so that might feel a lot for some of us, if the hand and the wrists are tight. So you choose. Just to give you another option here, fingertips away or fingertips forward. Only if the wrists get open. That one's a good one for someone who's a little bit more hyperextended. Check in. How do you feel? Good. So option to stay here, just draw the shoulders down, pushing into the hands. It's all the stretch. Inhale, if you feel like lifting up, you're welcome to lift up a little bit. See how that one feels. You can hold here as long as it feels good, dipping back down and up. Also, you can lift up, you know where we're going, reverse tabletop, good, just playing a little bit with those wrists. So if the chin is tucked in, we're lifting a little higher in that pelvis, that's cool. You can, and the body feels comfortable, you can drop the head back. You can also push a little further into those hands. Imagine you're opening the chest by drawing the shoulder blades back. Feels quite strong though, so listen to what feels good to you. 3, 2, and we're slowly coming down. Remember, this reverse tabletop is very strong in that upper body, so go easy on yourself. Good. Inhale, we're gonna lift it back up. And then we're going to take that left hand, bring it down. We're going to use it as a kickstand. So you can have fingertips, fists, or palm down. Lift it nice and tall. Maybe reaching up, adding a little twist. So we're going to reach the right hand. And see if you can just twist towards that left hand side. Drop the shoulders down. Don't hyperextend in the arm. Just make sure that you got a little bend in that little kickstand arm. Breathing in. Nice 1, 2. And 1, slowly coming back down. Good, we're gonna bring the hands forward. Let's take a little seated cat pose. So the hands come on the knee. We let everything kind of concave in. So the shoulder blades draw in, the shoulders draw in, shoulder blades pull apart, chin draws in towards the chest. And you let everything kind of roll under in the pelvis, thinking like cat pose. Don't feel it across the back body. Sometimes it feels good. Keep hanging out here, take a few deep breaths, getting a little bit into that upper body and the neck, releasing tension and stress. Good. Most of the emotional release as we move through the movement today. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift it up. Draw the shoulders down. Good. Now, contrary to what you might think, that reverse tabletop with both hands down is harder than doing it with one. So we're going to take the right hand back. We've got the option to stay here. Inhale, we'll take the left hand, reaching up. You can draw the shoulders down. Good. This back hand can just lift you in the chest, staying here. If anybody wants to try lifting up, we're going to inhale, maybe lift a little bit. And see how that feels. Feet are hip distance, maybe lift a lot. And if it feels really good, you can reach back and get a really beautiful stretch. Drop the head back so you can make that little bit of a rainbow shape with the body. It's kind of like thinking about bridge pose, so lifting up. See how that feels? It might feel too much. Absolutely, you don't have to lift much. See how you feel. Listen to the body. Little smile. Relaxing that forehead, feeling open. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back down. Bringing everything back to that. Nice for everyone coming back to center. Now roll the shoulders up. We're going to lean the chest through this time. Good. Inhale. Good. Hands on the knees. Good. Under again. Good. Slowly seated cat. We're going to bring everything in. We're going to hold your breath. Keep your breath softening. Open the eyes. 3, nice and everyone, 2, and 1, coming all the way back up. Beautiful. Other side, inhale, left hand. We're gonna bring it back like a little kickstand. Keep a little bend in it to start. Inhale, reaching up with the right hand. Beautiful. Now that back hand can support you. You can stay here. You can lift a little. Remember, we're never gonna lock that back arm. It just feels nice and strong. Maybe lift a little bit in the pelvis, maybe reaching back a little bit more. See what the body feels good doing, softening in the face. Maybe a little smile if you like. Heart is open. Ready for healing, ready for receiving. Just letting in any light and love. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing it down. If you're still lifted up, good. And coming back to that lovely center point. Beautiful. Inhale, we're going to bring the feet together. Sit nice and tall. Lovely work. Let's take a little bit of time to get into our butterfly in the hips. Inhaling. And exhaling. Get a little sip there, ladies. Inhale. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. Maybe opening the feet. That feels good to you. And allowing everything to kind of soften down. If the hips are really tight today, it's super normal. Remember, if the hips are and the knees are up here, it's very normal. Everybody's hips are so different. You can bring the hands behind you if that feels better. Fingertips push into the mat, and then we work to extend the arms a little bit as you draw the chest forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe just closing the eyes and hanging out here a little bit. Beautiful. And if you're a little bit more mobile or flexy in the hips, maybe bringing the hands to the feet, you've got the option to lean forward. Maybe a little bit, you might bring the fingertips forward and lean. So remember, it's the chest coming forward, forward, forward. Lovely. Now you can stay here, fingertips. If the body allows it, maybe coming down onto the elbows. See how you feel, taking your time, but you still want to keep that chest drawing forward as that hips continue to open. We've not done loads, we've done some hip work, so don't worry if it still feels tight, relaxing in the neck. Breathing in and breathing out. You can relax and allow the forehead to draw forward. Remember, if you're still upright, fingertips pushing into the mat, just draw the chest forward, close the eyes, and just surrender to the pose. Let's allow kind of the motion to run through the hips. Just allow yourself some deep breaths. Just stick with the feeling. Maybe if it feels irritable or uncomfortable, breathing through. Let a little light and love in. Maybe leave a little heaviness. Not today. Inhaling slowly, begin to lift the body up. See how that felt for you. Good. If the hands are behind you, bring them forward. If you're leaning forward, lift up. You're going to take a little bit more forward with the feet. I love this one. I think if you just move the feet slightly forward, you get such a different stretch. So as the knees come forward, you might already feel it sitting up. You might think, oh, I really feel that. That's perfect. Just stay there. Maybe tiny lean forward. It can be absolutely just like this. Feeling it. If you do have a little bit more motion, you can lean forward with the chest again. You'll start to notice a little bit more kind of into the hips. The glutes, really nice. But you can have even more forward, maybe reaching the hands forward. Sometimes I love to rest the forehead on the heels. Just breathe. 4. Relaxing, maybe rock the forehead left to right, down that way. You can also, if you're lifted, just move the head side to side. Good. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, just surrender, release in. Inhale, exhale, two. Again. Inhale, pushing into the hands, we're going to come all the way back up. Slowly begin to bring one foot in, swing the other foot to the side. Doesn't matter which side feels best to you. And then when you're ready, we're going to come up into our tabletop position. A little flow, moving into a little bit of our warrior 2 on the knees today. Good. Inhale, coming into your lovely tabletop, and let's lean back. Good. And then reach the hands slightly forward as you reach forward with the pelvis and lift it up. Good. Drop the shoulders down, draw into your core. Shift it up. Good. Draw the shoulders down, arms long. Nice active child's pose. And then leaning forward with the pelvis. Maybe lifting up in the chest, drop the shoulders down. Listen to the spine. Only go front, forward, good. Right from your core, leaning back. And coming forward. And for a little smile, and slowly coming back. This time just coming up all the way to table. Good. Inhale, we're gonna extend the left leg to start today, kicking it up, bending in the knee. We're gonna draw the knee in towards the nose and take a step. Good. See how that feels? See if you can find that little bit of balance. And when you're ready, inhale, lifting up, hands onto the hips, the knees toward the wall. Breathing and reaching up and sinking down. Good. Really good work. Breathing in, and then from here, we're gonna lift up, use your core, bringing the hands down. You can lean forward, bring the fingertips on either side of that leg. Notice you can draw left hip back. A little bit more stretch into the hamstring. You can flex the front foot. There. Inhale, we're gonna moving the bottom of the foot down, lifting up. You choose your arms and your hands, whatever feels good with your balance today. Good, sinking down. Keeping it, looking up, drop the shoulders. I feel like I'm drawing long from the top of the head. Inhale. And as we exhale into that front foot, see if you can again slowly bring the hands down. Fingertips come on either side of that front leg. You draw that left hip back here. If you're a little bit more flexy and you feel comfortable, you can come all the way down and sit. What we need to do though is that feels too much, go back up into your lunge. If this knee feels comfortable bent like that, you can wiggle the feet a little bit outwards. Wiggle so that your sit bones are nice and balanced. And then inhale. You're welcome to lean forward and see if you can get a little further stretch into that front leg. Nose comes down. Please stay in that upright position on the knee if that feels best. But for some of us, if the hamstrings feel a little bit open, this feels good. It's a nice little way forward. Sometimes we take our feet fingers, the left hand side, hook into that big toe, and draw the chest forward. 3, 2, and then do one beautiful inhale, coming all the way back up with the chest. We're going to push into the hands if you were there, coming back onto the knees, slowly coming back up into that lovely upright position. Beautiful. We're going to take that left foot, we're going to wiggle it slightly in. We're going to swing, if you can get there. See if you can keep that balance, swing the back foot back. If you need to, it does help just to bring the hands down. Beautiful. So we're getting a little bit more into the hips again and reaching those arms out. As we bend the knee, remember we want the knee to be in line with that ankle as much as possible. Good, arms nice and long, maybe checking with those middle fingers, sinking down and squeezing, coming all the way back up to your core. Nice one, everybody. Breathing in, breathing out, sinking down. Finding that lovely depth, sinking into your hips, and slowly coming back out. Inhale. And exhale, sinking down. If you've got the option to stay here, you can bend into the elbow, maybe take that little bit of a warrior to side angle. We're moving into, you want a little bit more depth there. Hips feel comfortable. You can bring that left hand forward. Really draw the shoulder back, opening the chest, sinking down. What happens is this left arm pushes a little into that knee as you open in the chest, and the knee should draw out, helping you get a little bit deeper into that hip. Sink down. Beautiful. We reach that arm alongside the ear. 3, 2, and one really strong twist. And wherever you get to with beautiful inhale, please just straighten that leg and turn the toes in. Well done, everybody. Breathe with me in. And exhale, we're going to reach out, finding that lovely length. The arm extends and bring the fingertips into the palm down as you shift the weight. In the right hand. Good, you've got the option to keep the left hand back. Inhale and exhale. Here we go with the tailbone dipping out. So squeeze and tap under. Beautiful. Option to keep the foot on the mat and stay here. Option to lift. Good. You can also take your little crunches. Arm, left hand reaches up, you crunch in. And comes in. And extends. So if that feels too much, you can always crunch and bring the foot on the ground. Lots of options here. Crunch in with the extension, or keep it on the ground, or leave it out as well. Ready? For 5. A really nice strong one. 4. Feel that little bit of heat in the body building. 3. Good. Nice crunch in. 2. Feel the body really curling in. Last one. Picking it out. Bringing the foot down. Good. That right hand stays on the mat. Left hand comes down. We're going to walk it forward, 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 forward. Nice place for everybody. Good. Breathing and bring the knees in. We're going to take a little cat pose. Lifting in the chest. Tilt the tailbone up. Drop the shoulders down. Good. Breathe with me in. And slowly exhale out. Drop the shoulders down. Good. Find a cat pose. Take it under. Exhale to throw the tailbone in. Feel that beautiful fold. Forward. 3. And 1. Inhale, slowly coming back to that beautiful center point. And then I'm going to invite you to begin to just walk the body back as long as the mat if you're not there. Inhale, let's sink down into a nice chest pose. Take a breath. Bend down in the elbows. You can allow the forehead to relax on the mat or the hands or the fist rocking. The forehead side to side. Just take a few deep breaths for me here. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, we're going to peel the body up into that lovely cat pose. Then we'll work the shoulders back, finding a cow. And then we get back to a nice and lovely flat back. Inhale. Let's extend the right leg. Pick it up. We're going to bend the knees straight away, taking a big step, draw in. And step forward. You've got it. When you're ready, finding that balance. Good. Breathing in and reaching up. And exhale, sinking down. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. Drop the shoulders down. Let's see how we're feeling. Good. From here, we're going to lift up. Use your core pushing into the front foot. You can extend that front leg and lean forward, checking in. And how's that little hammy on that side? Good. And here we're trying to draw back into that right hip. Back, front. Let's flexing with one leg tighter than the other. Hello, hamstring. 3. Breathing in and out. 2. 1. Landing the bottom of the foot down. Inhale, we're reaching it up again. Sinking down. Lovely little smile if you want to reach it up. Breathing in. Then exhale. Breathe with me, softening in the face. 2. And 1. Inhale, slowly lifting back up and bringing the hands on either side of that front knee, drawing the hip back. That feels like a lot. Just stay there and breathe. If you feel comfortable and the body wants to sink back, just take your time coming back. You wiggle the foot out of the way on that left-hand side so you could see a little bit better from our camera angle last time. So that leg is extended. You can stay here, lean forward. And if you're a little bit more open, the back feels like it's not too tight, you can reach for that foot. Hold down. Again, you want the sit bones nice and even. You'll really notice if they're not. Just wiggle and play with that. If you wanted, you can take your peace fingers on your right hand or left, it really doesn't matter, but right hand. Inhale, draw the chest forward. And draw it down. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, wherever you are, breathing. We're going to bring the hands on either side. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Lifting up with the hands onto the hips. Good. Just going to wiggle over so I'm not too close to the wall. Now we're going to wiggle that front foot slightly in. You can use the wall, the hands, or see if you've got that balance just to see if you can take the leg out. So you've got that lovely wide stance. Thinking warrior 2 on the knee. Good. You want to make sure that when you bend the knee moves so it roughly is in line with that ankle. Inhale, reach in. Remember, we don't want the tailbone sticking up. We tuck it under. Draw in from your core. Inhale, lifting up from the top of the head. Drop the shoulders down. You've got it. Lining up those middle fingers. Look at the front middle finger and then sink down. So we're working that knee out toward that baby toe. Sink as deep as you can. Inhale, straightening. Good. Breathing in and out, sinking nice and deep. Nice one, everybody. Soften in the face. 3, 2, and 1. Straightening it out. Nice one. Breathe with me. Really working to get into that hip. Finding that release, tucking under. Knees tracking. Maybe bringing that elbow down. You can reach the arm up. Staying here. Drop the shoulders down. Maybe this is where you stay for a side angle. If anybody feels like it feels good, you can bring that right hand in front. That arm is pushing into the knee as we open and look up. Keep sinking forward, opening into that hip, opening in the upper body. If anybody's neck feels sore, remember your gaze, downward or up. You play with it. You listen to what feels good. Breathe with me. 3. As we sink a little deeper, 2. And 1. Beautiful. Inhale, coming all the way back up, arms wide. Awesome. Turning and extending that front leg so the toes face the long edge. Inhale, reaching out and bringing the hand down. Good, as far as you can. I'm going to show you from this angle. I know you're looking at the back of me. I usually do it the other way. It's just nice to kind of see the postures this way. So you can have a hand on a hip or a hand lifted. You can stay here, but we don't want the tailbone dripping. We want to tuck under. So this is exactly where we want to be. Good. You've got the option to bring the hand onto the hip, or inhale, reach the hand up, maybe alongside the ears. Notice if you're collapsing in the upper body, if you can, draw it down. Draw in from the center of the body. We're going to take this like a nice little bit of core work. So inhale, option to lift. See how that feels today. You can bend and maybe take the crunch. Just going to wiggle back. And again, you can bring the foot back down onto the mat and crunch it in. But you can keep it lifted and extended. See how you're feeling. Adjust if you need to. Feel that really good crunch in there. Really great stretch for the spine. Little arch here, strengthening in your core for 5. Breathe with me. Relaxing in the forehead. Relaxing in the face. 4. You've got it. Just really feeling that bit of strengthening as you crunch. At your own pace. 3. Lovely. Breathing. 2. Awesome, everybody. And that lovely last one. Inhale, you can extend. And everybody's going to bring both hands down together and walk the hands forward, forward, forward. You've got it. Bringing that extended leg in. You've got it. I'm going to face you again. Inhale, taking a lovely little cow pose, lifting in the chest, draw the shoulders down. Just breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, finding that beautiful cat. Feel the stretch across the neck. 3. Breathe with me. 2. And 1, and then slowly sink back down into your child's pose, but walk the hands over towards the right hand side and sink down with the chest, draw the shoulders down and away. Maybe taking that left hand on top of the right, softening in the forehead. Breathe with that side body. Find that beautiful relaxing breath, that lovely lengthening. You can feel, I can often feel it all the way from the hip up through the armpit, sometimes all the way to the wrist here. If it feels too much, always just bring the hands back to center, but use that breath. Relaxing the neck between the hands, no strain. You work as a pillow. Inhale and exhale, maybe lifting the head, coming back to center, reaching. Breathing and coming back the other direction. Left side, so hands can be apart. Just let everything sink, but find a really cozy place for the head to relax on one of the arms. If you cross the hands, it's right hand on top of left. Draw the shoulders down as you sink back. Just breathe. See if the breath just enhances that stretch. Really nice twist here, guys. Close the eyes if you like. Deep, deep breaths into the side body. Relaxing in the mouth. Maybe moving the jaw around. Just taking a little time to release there. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center, reaching forward. And then slowly walk the hands up. Nice. So I'm going to invite you to come up. If the knees feel comfortable, sometimes being on the knees like this does not feel good. Then you can sit down or you can stand up for this if it feels too much. So from standing is absolutely fine. Just breathe deep with me in. And exhale out. Good. We're going to do a little bit of a little bit more somatic breathing. We're going to reach the hands up. And we're going to then bring them down. We're going to open them wide. We're going to reach them up. And then this time we're going to fold down over. So you can reach the hands up as you draw the forehead down. The forehead can come to the mat. Inhale, reach it up. And then we're gonna bring the hands back, arms are extended forward in front of you, and we open them wide. Looking up, bringing them together. Inhale up. Exhale, give a little sigh as you exhale, go right in through the mouth. Inhale, lifting up. You can close the eyes if you like, hands come forward and open, chest. Draw the head back, lift it, let it go. Inhale, lift. Open the chest. Beautiful. Lift it. Open. And let it go. Lift it. Open. Nice one, lift it. And this time coming back down. We're just bring the hands forward into tabletop position. Close the eyes and swing your feet to the side. You come to a nice upright position on your mat. Nice one, everybody. Good. Cheers. Little sip. Nice one. Good. Let's get a little bit more, spend a little bit more time in releasing that tension, that emotion that we hold in the upper body. Good. So again, cross-legged, if it doesn't feel comfy, take the legs whatever way you like. Sit on a chair for this, it's all good. Just try and keep a nice tall spine. We're not looking to concave it. We're gonna roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale and drop the shoulders down. Begin by reaching the arms wide. And we're gonna cross that left arm on top of the right. Good. We're gonna bring the backs of the hands together here. Good. And if that feels comfortable, great. If not, you can also just give yourself a hug. So option one is a big hug. And as we inhale, we lift up, draw the shoulders down. That's great. Option two is to bring the backs of the hands together. And maybe if you've got the range, you can wind that right hand in. Maybe the palms touch. That does not have to happen either. So option one, stay in the hug. Option two, back to the hands. Option three, take the full kind of wind up. Good. And then inhale, we lift those elbows up. And then as we keep lifting, we're going to draw the shoulders down, down, down. Relaxing in the face. Breathing in, and as we exhale, softening down. You can get that lovely stretch. Absolutely one of the strongest poses for somebody that has tight shoulders. I definitely feel this one each time. It started, I think I mentioned it a few times, but it's like bringing this into a little bit of physio practice. 3, 2, 1, slowly bringing the elbows down. Works even if it's in the hug, all of it is good. It depends on how tight the back body is. None of it is better than the other. So do what feels good. One more on this side. Let's keep the hands as they are. Inhale, lifting up. Keep a nice tall spine, draw in from your core, and then work the shoulders down as the elbows lift up. And we just close the eyes. Imagine that you're letting pain, tightness, stress, strain, breathe. Just slowly, just like you're squeezing it out a little bit. Allowing a little bit more of that light in. Slowly bring it down and unravel those arms and reaching them wide. And slowly bring them down onto the knees in front of you. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times. Nice one, everybody. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got this. Good. Other side. Inhale, reaching it wide. Exhale, drop the shoulders down. This time we're going to cross over and we're going to get the right hand on top. Again, you can give yourself a really big hug, work the shoulders down. You can bring the backs of the hands to touch. Good. Or if the left hand winds around, that's cool too. Sometimes it's like a finger. Doesn't matter. What feels good. You choose when you're ready. You know where we're headed. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale, draw in from your core so that you get that long spine and then work the shoulders down. Nice one. Relaxing in the face. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the elbows down. Just holding it here. Breath in. And breath out. Nice one. Inhale, one more lunge in. Lift it up. Let's find that release. Breathe with me, squeezing out that tightness, that pressure, that heaviness, sadness. Whatever it is, just feel the body working through it a little as we squeeze this area. We hold a little bit of our worry. Let's bring it down and unravel those arms, bringing it down. You've got it. Roll your shoulders up and back. Big circles for us. Good. 3, 2. Some more circles. We'll get a little bit deeper. And then slowly begin to bring the shoulders down out of those circles and find some stillness. Keep inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth if need. We're going to draw the chin in towards the chest and just roll a little semicircle. As always, as you take this movement, just check in. If it is feeling super tight, maybe stop and breathe in to that tendon. Sending a little light and love and softness there. A little metaphor, isn't it? Sometimes we just need to fill our cups, be extra good to ourselves, maybe. Things feel heavy. Keep it moving. Two. And we'll slowly bring the chin back to the center. Drop the shoulders down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale through the mouth. We're going to take that right ear to the right shoulder. And back to center. A little smile if you like. Left ear to left shoulder. And back to center. Good. Find a little place that suits you. Holding if that feels good today. For count or a few counts, or just keep it moving and flowing. You choose, but take the eyes and soften them. Either begin to close the eyes or just look down. To begin to bring ourselves into that lovely, cozy space, prepping for our gorgeous rest and relaxation. We find in our Shavasana. Good. 3. Keep it going. 2. Then finish. Both sides begin to bring the head back up to that lovely center point. Breathing in through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Moving forward with the chest. Rolling towards the left-hand side. Roll the body around. We do a lovely little work in the spine. Just see how you're feeling. 1, 2. And 1, rolling forward and stopping, and then roll to the left. And roll. You've got it for 4, 3, 2. And 1. Slowly lean forward. And coming back up to the center. Dropping those shoulders down. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth with me. Just stopping the movement and the practice here. Close the eyes and maybe flip the palms up. And just let the breath go back to its natural rhythm. Maybe placing one hand on the heart today, one hand on the belly. And just breathing in, breathing out, whichever way feels good. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Keeping the mouth closed, keeping it soft or deep. Deep from your pranayama, your breath in this last little section today. Maybe bringing the hand from the belly to match the hand on the heart. Just little moments, sending yourself that love that you need, that light that you need. Now 8, the highs and the lows. Magic in the chaos. The light and the trusting you can navigate it all. A little bit of light. Curling the outer edges of the mouth up, just finding a little smile here. A little smile back at yourself. A little bit of self-love. I invite you just to wrap up in your coziest things, to lie back down where we began in that Shavasana pose. Make yourself cozy and close the eyes. As you drift and drop, just allow yourself to rest and reset. Breathing in and exhale, breathing out, allowing yourself to begin to soften. Let the breath go back to its natural rhythm and just rest. Checking the body, maybe wiggling the feet out a little more, taking a bit more of a V position if the legs are extended, or if the lower back is sore, always bend the knees. Maybe allow the feet to separate and let the knees to relax on themselves. Rest and reset. Softening in the forehead, releasing in the space between the eyebrows, just finding that last little bit of softness as you scan from the forehead all the way down, releasing in the jaw, separating the teeth, and resting and resetting. Allow the body to connect with the floor. Just feeling the mat catch you. Allow yourself to sink, drift, fall asleep. Just let yourself be. A lovely poem by Dana Faulds today. I lay myself down on the welcoming mat, on the welcoming ground, the earth's spine becoming mine. Peace seeps into my heavy limbs and slows my heartbeat to the pace of nature. I take refuge in the quiet and let my burdens and heavy heart release one by one until the earth and I both float in the same vast and holy silence. This is our peace. Release. That is your Sunday session. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. I'll meet you on the mat again very soon. Stay as long as you like. Peace and love, my friends. Swati Brahmi Namaskasye, 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 namo namah. Ma